Have you been looking for a way to stay focused on your goals and grow your MSP? Accountability groups from RocketMSP can help. We offer weekly accountability sessions that meet online with a group of your peers. Your success begins with accountability. Go to www.rocketmsp.io to join your accountability group today.
Like any business, what we've been trying to do is like fractionalize. Like I'll be honest, like you can get into recorded future for like, not as much as you might have heard. It's not like always $100,000 type of thing that we've been working on. We created new product modules, exactly that. Because we want to try and service these different markets and say, hey, where is this going? I think the point though that I really wanted to get to is that I think part of this is like where the information feeds into. I think on your hand, you kind of want it directly and you're like, hey, can we get like a trade association to try and buy into this feed and try and get it there? I think there's other ways to do it. And the way I would kind of bring this around is I think there's these other companies that have responsibility. Let's say if I am I am another vendor out there and I'm making software and I want to think about like, how do I use intelligence? I think there's two different responsibilities. One is, how are they getting information and real intel? And I'm not just talking about IOC feeds, because I think we get really bogged down into this idea that intelligence is all about IOC feeds. But I think it's really like, hey, what are really the threats out there? Revil's not new at all. Those actors have been around forever. And in fact, like some of these Russian actors meet up in person and they've known each other forever, right? They go way back. I think then you need to start thinking like, hey, how are these other organizations, how are these other vendors using intelligence and bringing it into their process? And that should really start becoming more of the conversation. What are you doing to actually look actively at threats? Because everybody on the endpoints and I don't mean endpoint as in like systems, but I mean literally end user type of thing, has to do that anyways. Everyone's saying like, who's going to attack me next? What does that targeted attack look like? What am I exposed to? And you're trying to get as close to attribution as possible. I don't think that's an irresponsible thing to say. If I'm making software that I'm distributing out there, I need to try and figure out that stuff myself. Where are my biggest threats? If I know it's Revil, if I know it's these groups that are trying to target me for distribution of that, how am I incorporating that intelligence in some intelligible way into my DevSecOps? What is your DevSecOps process? Where are you feeding that into? And how does intelligence form your strategic base for decisions around security?
Have you been looking for a way to stay focused on your goals and grow your MSP? Accountability groups from RocketMSP can help. We offer weekly accountability sessions that meet online with a group of your peers. Your success begins with accountability. Go to www.rocketmsp.io to join your accountability group today.